Stadium. Glad you could be with us. Tonight's game promises to be a good one. Both teams extremely well prepared as the Redskins get set to take on the Jags. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to watch on defense, take a look at what he does all game long. Maybe he'll take on 2 blocks to free up someone else to make a play, or just plow over some lineman to get a sack. I'll tell you, when you talk about a defensive lineman, we're talking about this guy.
Fred Taylor will have to be at his best against that defense if he's hoping to help carry his team to a victory. He'll also try to get him out of the backfield, get him on a few screens and dump-offs. He's a threat whenever he has the ball in his hands, so don't be surprised to see him touch the ball over 20 times throughout today's game.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
The lights are on, both teams are ready, so let's go to the field for the opening kickoff. The Skins are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 1-yard line to the 20, loses the defender. See how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Get it off to the back. Griffin brings him down at the 32-yard line. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
They'll go from the I formation. Left switch with a man in motion. Closing in, gets rid of it. Incomplete, and the cornerback is able to tip it away from the intended receiver.
He got a good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
In my mind, a big advantage to this offensive unit with their running game against a defensive unit that has a tough time stopping the run.
Their front 7 needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
Rolling. This pass is incomplete. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Yeah, and that's an adjustment the quarterback has to make.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. Jill, what's new?
I caught up with Coach Del Rio as his team was coming onto the field, and he told me that the strength coach implemented a new plyometrics training program. They're already seeing results with increased quickness and agility. We'll see if it has an impact in this one.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. He'll pass on 1st down. With the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. There he is. Thumbs up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. What a play by the corner to get to that pass.
He really had good position on the receiver without interfering.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Looking for an option with the pass. and it's caught. The 40. Golden stops him at the 46-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Fire out! String him up! Shut him down!
Passing on first down. Throws it out over to the left. He hits his receiver. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Portis is the deep back. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Drops the interception. Despite good coverage, he forces the ball in there.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Strong right! Strong right! Set!
Rasby, the man in motion. With the throw, almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
Seventh play of this drive. Jacksonville comes out in the quarter defense. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Mathis makes the tackle at the 11-yard line. Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single coverage. "11 yards to the end zone. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Passing on first down. With a pass. Incomplete pass. Golden teed off on him and forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter. They'll go from the I formation. Portis setting up play action. Throws it, and he drops the pass. That's the second pass that's gone right through his hand.
You've got to do a better job of concentrating.
10th play of this drive. Brunell will work out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Rasby is in there for the score. He caught the pass for the touchdown.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
Ball comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
Young one on it. Yeah, what? Full serpent. We ain't playing. Nah.
The Skins are ready to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. First and 10. Tosses it right. Spring makes the tackle at the 22. Just about a 3-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up here. Smith goes in motion. Can't wrap him up. Taylor couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. The 30. Harrington stops him at the 38.
Watch it here. He makes a pretty good adjustment, and he brings him down. He's got the body control and agility to make up for the mistake on his angle of pursuit.
Leftwich sends a man in motion. Taylor. Barrow punishes the ball carrier at the 39. Taylor was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Throws it, and it's complete. Leftwich showing you his powerful throwing arm on that pass.
Not only does this guy have a strong arm, but his quick release makes him very tough to sack.
It's 1st and 10. Taylor is the deep back. Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. And the defense gets to him just as he lets it go.
I'm not sure how they got through, but the defense really wanted the quarterback.
The 7th play of this drive.
Shotgun.
The Skins come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Incomplete pass. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They come out in the nickel. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Leftwich got the coverage he was looking for, but a great defensive effort forces the incomplete pass. Hansen will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. So they have 1st and 10 here. The backs are lined up in an eye. Holds the man in motion. Throwing. Peterson holds him down behind the line. The first time in the game he's responsible for bringing the play to an end. Portis did a nice job tracking that ball down.
Yeah, he did a nice job of putting that pass where only his receiver could make that catch.
Portis, the lone setback, throws it, comes up with it. Theodolay with the stop at the 30-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. First and 10. Slings it to the outside. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down. They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. Fumble. Mathis takes him down at the 49-yard line. The Jaguars roll on it. The defense came up with that one.
Sometimes it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
So we have 1st and 10 here. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
A call on the field is overturned. No penalty charge to Washington.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
They line up in the I formation. So at the end of one, the score is 7-0. Teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 1st and 10. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down with the throw, and he makes the grab. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Shotgun, shotgun. Get ready. Get ready.
Brunel scans the defense from the gun. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He shows no hesitation and rifles it in there to get the 1st down.
That's the one thing. You know that your time is short, and the defense is going to be pushing right in your face on 3rd down. So a shorter drop and a quick throw will usually beat that if you don't need a lot of yardage.
Porter, the deep man, dropping back. Rosen. Incomplete. Can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. With the throw, and it's complete.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
This is it out to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Yodler. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. And it's on its way. Veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
The Redskins are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. From the 7-yard line. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. First and 10.
Gotta go left. Raise it to
They'll go from the I formation. Going to the left. Stop behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Ball on their own 18. Taylor setting up play action. He gets in there to record the sack. Griffin did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back to it. He just made it look simple.
And they'll face a long third down here. Taylor, the lone back, slings the pass. Smoot drags the ball carrier down behind the line. 3 plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. Here's the kick. From the 47. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
So we have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Throws it. He finds his man. Yodeler takes him down at the 23. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Two-minute warning coming up. Only one man back. Kozlowski, the motion man. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. He read the single coverage and went for it all on first down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Jags come out on a nickel package with the pass. Perfect pass. James Ranch is in there for the touchdown. Hall comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop it.
The Skins are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Using the stiff arm. Strong move. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays.
I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
Hands it off to the back. Smoot records the tackle at the 31-yard line. He sees something in the defense. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Smith catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Leftwich looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Pass play here on first down. He's looking with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Almost a big turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back, looking for a receiver, and the catch is made. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
And they go with a no huddle. Under pressure, gets the pass off, right to him. Spring makes the tackle at the 26-yard line. Dropping back, looking downfield. He was hit just as he threw. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
Yeah, he got out of there, but it was way off because of that hit he took.
A little over a minute left.
Richie, come on.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. They give it to the halfback. What a stiff one. Short gain and then burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
With the throw, pass falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Marlin lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's on its way. The try is good. The Jags still with a lot of time left. They're down by 2 touchdowns.
I've been to many places. I've seen many places.
The Jaguars are ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 9-yard line to the 20. Flag down.
On receiving table, number 98.
Inside their own 20.
Delta, which one? Ace. Robber.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand it off. Douglas brings him down at the 15-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
You would think the coach already has his halftime speech prepared, trying to motivate his team to come back in the second half. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the right. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
And they were able to get to him before he got very far.
This defense can really get after the ball. Once they figure out where the play is going, they do a great job shedding their block, and they have closing speed to get to a ball carrier very quickly.
And on third down, I wouldn't expect to see anything but a run. Only one man in the backfield. Kozlowski in motion. Portis fakes the handoff with the pass. Almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
The quarterback has all the tools to look for. He just needs to be a little more patient out there.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Watch the draw. Let's get him.
Leftwich starts out of the shotgun.
Lucky.
Throwing on first down. Heaving it over the middle. He's there for the catch. The 20, the 10. Fred Taylor is in there for the score. Marler comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Jags have narrowed the gap. The Jaguars are set to kick it deep. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 4. Of course, a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
They have two choices here. They can get a little greedy and try to drive for some more points, or they can just play it safe and go with a few running plays.
John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
Second and 7. The Jags come out in a nickel package.
Real, switch it. Come on. Okay, here we go. 2.
At the end of 2, the score is 17-10.
Throw your hands up and reach for the part of the sky you can't touch. And if you're in the back, you need to step up front. And if you can't hear it, then tell them to turn it up. What the hell are you waiting for? Everybody in here on the dance floor, your hands in the air, and that's what's up. Cause I'm on the mic, cause E-Trip is on the cut.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. So both teams have come back out into the field as we get set for the second half. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7. Washington is looking to pull away as they take over again. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Skins have not been very successful throwing on first down, but they still have the lead.
And somehow they've managed to overcome that problem. You know, when your running game is this ineffective, you have to look other places for offense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Wraps him up and brings him down. Stroud uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Now, he's got some great move, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. Taylor in the backfield. Harrington is the guy who's there to bring it down. At the 44. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
They have to get to the 36 to convert for a 1st down. Taylor is the deep back. Drops back with the throw. Caught by the fullback on the left side. Harrington makes the tackle at the 43. Leftwich picks up next to nothing on that one. That pass goes for about a yard. They need 7. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Lost by the left. Drop in the backfield for a short loss. Taylor was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
He'll try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. So we have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Passing on 1st down. Throwing. Almost got it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Holds the motion man. Drops back. Pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Stroud. Stroud explodes across the line. Snap, and it makes his way to the quarterback.
Yeah, you know, that's an important quality to have if you're going to excel as a pass rusher. Explosive.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. These 3rd downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them take the lead. Doesn't get much behind it. This one falls incomplete. Brunell found the single coverage he wanted. He just couldn't get it in there. It's 4th and a mile, so out comes the punter. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. The ball is right at midfield. The backs are lined up in an I. Leftwich sends a man in motion. Smoot brings him down at the 48. John is still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushers.
They come out of the nickel. On the ground. Breaks free. Missed tackle. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got popped. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
He finds some room up the middle and gets the first.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have a ball straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
They line up in the I formation. Dropping back, closing in, throws it. Swing pass to the running back on the left. Taylor makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down.
Strong right, strong right. Drill. Switch it, come on.
Hand off to the tailback. Wynn makes the tackle at the 32. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About a yard to go. Tofield fakes the handoff with the throw. Incomplete pass. A little lob doesn't find its intended target. Sixth play of this drive. Gets the toss to the left. Taylor. And he picks up just enough to convert. Taylor picks up some tough yards on the ground, and it's enough for a first down. That's his 2nd on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. Daniels drags him down behind the line. Great play from the defensive end.
He's such a disruptive force against the pass, whether he's coming after the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. With the pass. Incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
He did a nice job at getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
9th play of this drive. The Skins come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. Taylor couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up 4th down. Seth Morris will really need to hit this one. It'll be a 50-yard attempt. And it's on its way. Hits the crossbar and goes through. The Jags have narrowed the gap to a touchdown. The Jaguars are lined up for the kickoff. It's on its way. From the 3. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. Ball on their own 19. Nickelback at this time. Hand off to the tailback. Big pop that time.
Boom! That is big-time football.
Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 17-13. Teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. drops the interception. Almost a big turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Throws it, the 30. Grant makes the stop at the 37. Good play to pick up the first, getting it to one of their speedsters.
They have a lot of respect for his speed. A lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. And that's where he's going to want to break off a route and use his speed to create run after the catch.
It's 1st and 10.
Delta, switch one.
Gordon in the backfield. Pressure, slings it to the outside. Peterson stops him for negative yardage. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Second and long coming up here.
Get up, dude, get up.
Gordon, the deep pass. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Good read, finding the single coverage in the secondary. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go. No free, no free. Set.
Going to the air on first down with the pass, and he makes the grab. Gardner is again proving why he's been such a reliable target for the quarterback. With that reception, he now has 5 tonight. They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. Closing in, gets rid of it. Great pass. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
It's 1st and 10. Passing on first down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. It's tipped away by the cornerback.
That's a good job of reading and timing the play so the receiver can't make the catch.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They line up in the I formation. Going to the left. Flips the tackle. Grant hammers it at the 25-yard line. Gordon wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
That's not on the offense.
A false start that takes you from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15 will get a quarterback's blood boiling.
After the penalty pushes them back, they'll now face a 3rd and 15. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dive. Brackett brings him down at the 27-yard line. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
John Hall comes in to attempt what will be a 44-yard field goal. And it's up. Oh, adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his 2nd so far. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The Redskins are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1. Jacksonville is down by 1 touchdown. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Stay home. Stay home. Stay
They
low.
line up in the I formation. Williams goes in motion. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Leftwich was under intense pressure.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
A 2-minute warning coming up. The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the pass off. Comes up with it. Washington is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 35-yard line. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. It's 3rd down, 2 to go.
No pain, no gain. Watch run.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Washington stops him for negative yardage. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. He'll go no huddle here.
Come on now. Let's do this.
Dropping back. Throws it. And the catch is made. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Looks like he's changing the play.
Shotgun, shotgun. We're going under. Set. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
He'll pass on 1st down. Looking for an option. Throwing. And he drops the pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving. The defense just can't play prevent and then think they can just tighten it up and make a stop at the end. They should play aggressive enough where they can make a play but won't be in position to get burned.
The defender's got it. Breaking free. The 40. The 30. The 20. Nice play, reaching in front of the receiver to pick it off.
That's the case of the quarterback simply not seeing the defender, which happens sometimes when the defender is playing up in the zone, covering the flats.
This one is just about in the books. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Robert, Robert.
Portis, the deep back. Brunell with a man in motion. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. They can convert for a 1st down by reaching the 2.
Fire out. Set. Come on. Come deep.
This one is handed off. Slips the tackle. Misses the tackle. Ball loose. They get a touchdown on the fumble.
Okay, here it is. They get a clear shot at him. He keeps his legs moving, he keeps his balance, and he doesn't go down. This is exactly how to get the ball into the end zone.
And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The Redskins are taking control in this one. Allen gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The Skins are set to kick it deep.
Allen back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line to the 20. Great move. The Jags will start this drive from 27. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. He sees something in the defense. Leftwich from the shotgun. Drops back. He's looking. Pumps. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Leftwich sends a man in motion. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
7 defensive backs in this one. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Springs with the stop at the 41-yard line. Calling an audible. Passing on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Just about a minute left. Out of the gun. Drops back. Throwing. And the catch is made. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pass play here on first down. Passes left. And he can't hang on. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
The Skins come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on first down. He surveys the field, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. The Jaguars call a timeout. They have one remaining. They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than one score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
7 defensive backs in on this one. They'll pass on first down. Throwing. Hankton is in there for the touchdown. Marler comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Jags draw to within a touchdown. Martin, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Well, they need the ball back, and they need points, so they're lining up for the onside kick. Here it is. Washington recovers. Washington sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead. And they'll be taking a knee here. So they have 1st and 10 here. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. The Jaguars call a timeout. That's their last one. Only one more kneel down needed. To convert for the first, they'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. He'll just take a knee. To convert for the first, they'll have to get the ball inside the 29-yard line. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Washington 27, Jacksonville 20. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.